Well, after that grandiose display with the Thing Saver deck profile, check over there for more context. Let's actually try it with a deck that I both enjoy thoroughly and definitely need the right cards for it to be used properly.
Mighty Action Joker!
Although I didn't really show you my whole testing process to run this Genesis build, I'm fairly certain that I have it as good as I can make it in the current state. I will definitely show you what cards I feel you probably want to add to this deck to make it better. I'm just showing you what I have because I literally don't have much going on in this account. Look at this deck. Look at it right here. I can tell you 100%. These two are getting no love out of me at all. I do not care for them whatsoever. They're there to fill space. Please replace this with either the grade 1, I forget the name of her, the grade 1 where you soul blast it and then you soul charge 2 from the deck, or Melissa. I somehow remember her name. Those two are definitely cards you'd want in place of whatever this crap is. Applewitch Cider is still a very strong card in which you should probably have regardless. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's refer to the new cards first, and then I'll yell at you on what I feel is important. Regalia of Prayers. Pray Angel. If your unit is Legion, put it in the soul to soul charge 3, and your Vanguard gets 5k until the end of the turn. So with this card alone, it's a soul charge of 4 the second you hit Legion. It's nice. Very, very nice. It also has resist just like the other card, File. I only took this in place of the previous Genesis starter because it's an easy soul charge and it's not something I have to worry about losing triggers every single turn, because that's usually a risk that I always have to take. And yeah, you get to soul charge long term, but I feel like I'm able to put a better control onto how many I'm soul charging and maybe what I'm soul charging, but that'll just depend. New unit, grade 1, Exorcism Regalia, Shiny Angel. When placed, put 3 Regalia from your drop into the soul. This is really good for obviously replenishing your soul, but immediately putting your soul from drop back into the soul, because there are cards where it asks you to soul charge 3 to draw a card. So when you place this down, you literally take the 3 you just soul charged back, or soul blasted back into the soul. You're literally just using this card to make it act like the first ability didn't happen and it was for free. 4 of these are definitely enough. You definitely don't run all 4 of them at once, or you're probably not going to call all of them at once. You are likely, however, going to at least have 1 in your hand when you start soul blasting stuff. I do not care for this card whatsoever. Whenever I get it, I make it Vanguard, no matter what. However, because it's in the deck, I will explain to you what it does. Purification Regalia Pure Angel. When placed, counterblast 1 to have your Regalia Vanguard get power +5, and the following ability: when this unit attack hits a Vanguard, soul blast 3 to draw a card. There are way better grade 1s than this. I'm only using it because I have to. It works. It's not my first choice. And it's not like the other deck profile where I went, yeah, I'm making it work. No, this is literally, I want anything else but this. I don't have enough material to craft stuff, and I'm trying to save up for other things. So what can you do? Still 4 PGs because of course. The new one for our Legion, Midday Regalia Hemera. It's the same as a grade 1 version. However, this is with the Legion unit in which, what's her name? Nyx. This is good with Nyx. Really good. Really good. Nyx deck. I was gonna make it an Yggdrasil deck, but I like Nyx aesthetic better. We're running some 10Ks to fill up space because again, I don't have too many options on me. I did make, what was her name? Sahohime, or whatever the on hit counterblast 1 to soul charge 3. I made some of those, but considering the grade 3s I have, like this basic Legion, I'm at least running the 10Ks as space fillers. Ideally though, I would say either replace these with Chamomiles or with Sahohime, I think her name is, or anything from the previous Genesis sets. I'd probably say replace this with a Chamomile and you'll be completely fine. In fact, these four right here, you can totally just drop 1, then drop these 3, 4 Chamomiles, boom, the deck is fine. The deck will be fine. I'm telling you, the way that this specific Legion setup deck has been working, you really don't use counterblasts at all. This is probably the only card in this deck, alongside this, that will use a counterblast. You want to run Chamomiles with this, or Melissas, I should say. Or maybe the other grade 2 where you can just soul blast it, and then soul charge 2 from top of deck, as long as they're not triggers, something like that. There are definitely other cards that you can play. Definitely other and better cards that you can play. But still, this deck does what needs to be done, despite it not being at its strongest. And I can tell you that as a fact. As a Genesis fan, And as a fact, Regalia of Fate Norn. When this card is put into drop zone, your Regalia Vanguard gains 5k till the end of turn. It's neat. It helps because none of these grade 3s right here have, when it attacks a Vanguard, it'll gain 2 additional 1000 power. So it helps you hit numbers, except for this, which has that by default, kinda. It helps you hit numbers. It's not that strong or anything, but it does help you hit with numbers, which is why I run 4 of them specifically. Hesperus, of course. I had enough material to craft, I believe 4, but it says 3, so I probably only have 3 of them. Man, I was not going to run a Genesis deck without Hesperus. And without Apple Witch. Yeah, I had to forge these. That's probably why I'm so low on materials right now. If I had all the cards that I want, I would definitely be running these 4 as Minerva, and this 1 as Angelica. Easily. That's not the reality we live in, so that's what I gotta deal with. Hesperus is still really good. Not Poster Girl. Technically would be if I liked her aesthetic. CEO Yggdrasil, Cosmic Regalia. Her Legion is with Regalia of Fate Norn, which is your power booster right here. And Vanguard Circle. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if it's Legion, Soul Blast 6 to get 1 critical until the end of the battle, and have your opponent discard a grade 3 or greater at random from their hand when activating a Sentinel during that battle. If they don't do it, they don't have their Sentinel activate. Think of Glory Maelstrom. Think of Glory Maelstrom. I feel like that's fair. Once per turn, because if they didn't make this once per turn, it'd be super busted and I could just keep drawing forever. If you have another Regalia in your center column, Soul Blast 3, draw a card. And when you stack it with, say, this chick, I forget her name already, Hemera, or the grade 1, you literally just draw a card for free. It's nice. Very, very nice. Nyx. Nyx is really cool. Legion with Medea Regalia Hemera, which is this chick here. When a card with the same name as your Vanguard is put from your soul into the drop zone, if these units in Legion, it gains 5k and a crit till the end of turn. So that means if I Soul Blast a Norn, because it's also the Vanguard, or a Hemera, which is also the Vanguard, then it'll gain that 5k and a crit. It's either or. If you Soul Blast either or, that's when the ability activates. I did try to activate both of them once. I don't know if I have that footage recorded, but it still only gave me the 1 crit. So if you Soul Blast both of them, it's not going to give you 2 crit or something. It'll still only give you the 1 crit. It also has the same once per turn ability as CEO, in which if you have another Regalia in center column, you can Soul Blast through your draw card. It's also kind of why I have this chick as the center Vanguard booster, because since I don't use her until after I use, say, Yggdrasil or Nyx's Soul Blast ability, I can Soul Blast, call whatever else I got, like the Hemera or something, to put it back, or I use the Soul Blast first, then Legion, and then I use this to Soul Charge. Something along those lines. Let's see here. Regalia of Love Cypress. You use the Legion with Venus, this chick right here. The basic Legion of when it's attacking Vanguard, it gains 5k, and the basic rare ability of if it's attacking Vanguard, it gains 2k. Hits most, but it doesn't hit 13ks on its own. Bleh. It's okay. It's decent. And I got a copy of Minerva because I had enough material to craft at least 1. Ideally, this would be Minerva for my 4 heals. This would be Angelica. This I would easily drop in place of Chamomile. I have 4 Chamomiles, no doubt. These I would drop for Melissa or the grade 1 version of that Soul Blast it to Soul Charge 2, something of the lines. There are definitely other cards that you could be using as opposed to these. There are definitely other cards you could be using. This works. It does the job what it needs to. This is also one of those variants where 4 crit, 5 draw is working, because this can be 3 crit and you'd have to drop a grade 3 as well as have a PG in order for this to be null and void. And then with Nyx, if I get 3 crit just from the Soul Blast, I'm able to apply pressure pretty early. Also, what's cool about this deck is that I could just ride the grade 3 heal and not have to worry about having too many heals gone. Because since there's so many Soul Blasting abilities, you can just get rid of the heal and then Legion to put it back in the deck. I've yet to use Minerva properly in any circumstance. However, it's good for attacking, and it's also good for filling up space in the soul if I just need a grade 3 2 ride. Okay, let's hope I can show some better results than the other thing I did with the other one. Maybe I can actually get the Legend 2 to show how good the... You could try and use Brynhildr, but I never actually used her, nor did I feel that it was all that effective with the whole limit break thing. The thing is, with Legion, it doesn't matter what damage you're at, so you can just start the game whenever, which I like that. This is fine, actually. We'll drop you only. And since I know that I'll be able to Soul Blast this at some point in the future, I have no problem with keeping the heal. Okay. I need some water. Boom, boom, ba-doo, ba-doom. Ah. Come on. I didn't disconnect this time. Come on, fight me. They aren't here, are they? They don't seem to be here. Right. Okay, they're here. And running Liberators. So this is an old variant. The fact they're running Screen is interesting, and I don't know if they're a bot. Because that was a relatively fast thing. Okay, I'm gonna pretend they're not a bot for now. Okay, no crit. Normally early crits would come in handy. Heal? No, okay. Next turn I'm running Hesperus because I always do. Having Hesperus in the soul is better for long run. Because if at any point I could just kill whatever's on their field and not have to worry about anything. Are they gonna push? They need... Okay. Really? I think they're doing that to call me out? Oh no, they're doing that so they can call something else. I feel like that's a waste. I mean, oh well. I don't know what the plan is. Yeah, that was a waste. Which means I'll ride Hesperus and they'll probably pull this up just to do something to me. We're gonna ride Hesperus because of course we are. I'll keep the second Hesperus just in case. Actually, no. We call the second Hesperus specifically so that I can call Hemera. I'll call Norn as well. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to push. If I get a heal, I shouldn't. I have 2 heals in my hand. This should be where I get a crit. Yep. I'm telling you, Genesis. Alright, this is fine. Next turn I ride the heal and I'll be good. This is where they push because now they're backed in the corner. Yeah, Gancelot, whatever. They couldn't use the Blast Blade ability because bleh. Okay, get a trigger. Yep. I can ride the heal and be fine. I'll also have this whole setup go on with my I would have liked to have that Regalia, but choosers can't be beggars. We're going to use this app as an opportunity to just push a little more. I'll have this set up until we get Nyx or something. I also called the other heal because of course I got to. We're using this as an opportunity to push because I'm in a relatively good position. And the only way they can retaliate really fast is if they have crits. Which I doubt. Give me a trigger, please. Yeah, it happens. I have crits too, so I couldn't afford to just attack rearguard. And of course I had to get rid of one of their PGs. Okay, this card's pretty annoying, but it's also really effective with Wolfang Liberator. Because you literally just use it to re-ride. Which is very interesting. The best way I get out of this, or at least put them in a worse position, is if I get Nyx and or Yggdrasil. Which I only have 2 Yggdrasils left, I believe. Yeah, 4 Nyx. And they probably, yeah. Thing about that is, they're gonna put themselves in a, okay, they didn't use the ability. Never mind, forget what I said. Okay. Good. I'm fairly certain they run all crits anyway, so it doesn't matter. What was that? Oh, kind of last 2 to draw. I wish they didn't. Okay. Can I at least heal? Give that to me? I mean, I'll take that. I'm not gonna call Hemera. Hey, here we are. Okay, cool. We can work with this. I'm going to replace this with the Nern. Just to be annoying. Ooh, wait a minute. I use this as an opportunity to push. We'll do this. This I'm fine with. I use the Hesperus. The Hesperagus. I'll be attacking their units anyway. It's not that big a deal. We can Legion. I'll keep this in here for the Hemera in case I get nicks. I actually should have kept the Hesperus. That's on me. It was a spur of the moment sort of thing. Oh well. Actually, it wouldn't have been all that effective anyway. Now I got the soul for it. Now let's attack a little. We'll use this in Apodode and push. Yeah. That was English. They have no heals, which is hilarious. I can just kill the other unit. They have to get rid of whatever other grade 3 they have. And if not, then this is probably game. We're gonna kill everything but the Hesperus. This will be fine. I need another crit in order to win. Hey, that could have been a crit. Think about it. That could have been a crit. Ooh, I should have kept the Hemera in there, shouldn't I? That's on me. That's on me. Because normally I would plan ahead for situations like this, but I didn't, and that's my fault. Monarch. Yeah, this is where they would win. Getting Monarch would definitely net them some win. On the bright side, if I ride Nyx, Legion, then call Cider if I survive, I could be able to get Hemera in the way. Bring me back, come on. I actually didn't check the other recording. I probably should make sure that it went well. Okay. They actually didn't get BBL out of that, which is very impressive. Okay, if I ride Nyx here, I could definitely use Hesperus. Something like this. I'll use Cider to draw and see what I end up with. Did I get rid of 2 Hemeras? I don't remember what I got rid of, so I'm not gonna count that as a bad. This will be fine. Oh yeah, I also have. It counts the Legion as having another unit in the center column, which means I could just have myself do this. I mean, sure. This may come in handy. I might get rid of the countercharger, or I might just have a terrible hand. Oh well. Let's push and see how this goes out. They have 2 attackers anyway, so I might as well just get rid of the countercharger because of course they're going to use it. GG. Do they have another one? Because this will be the last one if they got one. Don't heal. Get rid of the countercharger because that's where big brain plays happen. No PG yet. I mean, yeah, I won, but I could have played a lot better. I like the skin, it's cute. As you can see, this deck would be a lot better if I had stuff like Chamomile, because I can literally just keep attacking. And this deck specifically doesn't really use counterblasts at all. So Chamomile Melissa would just be free reign. No issues. If you use Minerva, yeah, you probably have to be a little bit more conservative with your counterblast, but it really wouldn't be that big a deal. Interesting. Interesting. I haven't seen Aquaforce in a bit. They're most likely going to be running maybe Glory Maelstrom, but I'm not entirely sure. I have nothing in this hand. In these sort of situations, I use this as Vanguard, this as rear card. And I can actually afford to get the Norn back because I'm riding Hesperus, which means I probably want to put this back as well. Yeah, that worked out. I feel like that worked out. Brave Shooter, huh? I could do this now. because I have 2 apple ciders. Yeah, that's fine. This will be fine. Now I use this to hold on to when I drop stuff. So now I can call this the Hesperuses, and then use this for when a Hesperus dies, or whatever other thing dies. It's all about thinking ahead. You're a gamer. You guys are gamers. You can think ahead. Dorothea? What is this, set 1? You're using Navel Gazer? Really? Yeah? Really? Interesting. David? Oh yeah, we're running someone who's using the old ways. Watch me still get destroyed though. Watch me still get destroyed, because I'll go, oh, this guy's easy. And then I just get totally destroyed. We read this because of course we're. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to push. And I could use Cider in this situation, actually. Sure. Sure. Let's see if this works out, if they don't get a trigger. Okay, yeah, this will work out. I can heal. There we go. 3 attacks, 1 turn. Let's go, baby. And the tide has tabled. What's cool is I write CEO Yggdrasil, Soul Blast, and then immediately Legion once they're at grade 3. So let's not actually Soul Blast yet. The grade 2s will consist of Algos. I mean, yeah, I'm desyncing right now, but yeah, man, I played set 17. No, that's not set 17. Set 7? I forget what set Aquaforce first came out, but I was there. I was there when that happened. It's fine. I can use this opportunity to just build soul. With Hesperus and the soul, I can literally just use them now. We're gonna wipe out their field with this attack, baby. We're going to actually be stupid and make this an attacking column, only because I get to keep my grade 2s. And then I'll just replace it with something else. We actually will put Nyx back, just in case I get a Nyx. And then I can Legion off that. I'm at 1 damage, so there's no point in dropping a bunch of grade 2s right now. They can hit me and I'll be fine. If I get another crit, that'd be nice. Yeah, I got some crits left. We kill Brave Shooter. We kill Dorothea. I get a crit. Chooser can't be beggar. Okay. What you got? Navel Gazer? I'll skip that animation. Don't think I won't. If they write David, I'm pretty sure I win. That's not overconfidence or anything of the sort. That's not cockiness. It's literally, you're writing David? Okay. Hydro Hurricane, not bad. I believe it's 4th turn when they start killing stuff. Something along those lines. I forget what Hydro Hurricane does. I remember it being good at the time, and I haven't really touched Aquaforce since Tetra, because I didn't have enough material to make a Tetra Drive Dragon deck. Okay, come on, you gotta hit me. I'm literally giving you a field to work with, because next turn I am Legioning. You have to kill the grade 2, I will place my grade 1. I'll Legion, I'll have enough things to work with. You have to have a grade 3 in your hand right now, and having a PG is not enough for you to win the game. I also need to be able to attack, which is a factor. Interesting. They're trying to net their battles. It's restand, right? Yeah. Yeah, I see exactly what they're trying to do. Getting rid of a rear guard is not going to do anything, because you're just working off the assumption that you'll be fine. You're working off the assumption that once the limit break hits, I won't be able to retaliate. I'm fairly certain I can call final turn, but I'm not, because I'm not that confident. But I'm fairly certain I can call final turn. Okay, it got rid of 3. That makes a difference. That makes a difference. I can still be fine, though. We'll put all these back. Sure. Sure, that'll do it. I can use Hemera and be fine. Actually, no, we'll Soul Blast first. We'll do this. Just one of them will be fine because there's no reason to use the other two. Ooh, that worked out. We'll call the Hemera back to fill up the soul. Ooh, that's an issue. That's an issue. I can't use her ability. I forgot Cider was in there, so I probably should have taken the other Cider back and kept my soul open. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. I can wait another turn. If I get a crit, their PG gets activated and that'll be fine. I'm probably gonna get a heal here because it's kind of useless. Okay. No heal. I'm fine with that. If they call final, I'll be very impressed. Yeah, there's Glory. I'm not surprised Glory's here. They have to ride Glory and then just take me out. See, this is why I think Glory one's really good with crits. Especially with Transcore. Transcore Glory was a really good build. Those were easy wins. And by easy, I mean fast. Turn 3. Not turn 3, that's crazy. Turn 5, 6-ish? Very fast wins. Ooh, you dropped a grade 3. I don't know about that one, Chief. You mind telling me what you're doing with that Vanguard deck? It's a gamer reference if you didn't know. I could ride another CEO just to be a weirdo. I'm not. I'm actually just gonna build a column. Let's actually Soul Blast first and then put him back. Let's hope I don't mess it up though. Because I can do this and put him back, right? What am I doing? Why do I keep doing that? Now I can't use the ability. I'm not paying attention. That's all me. I keep doing that. I can't even use the ability here. I'm sorry. That's my fault. That's my fault every single time. That's been my fault every single time, and I apologize. Because I keep trying to go, yo, this ability is really sick. And then I'm literally wasting all opportunity to use it. It's like I'm trying not to have a video. Good thing I have the reference. It's a good thing I have the reference material. If they heal, I'll make sure to use it next time. Okay, nice, nice. I'll make sure I got to use it. Which means I need a Hemera. I could totally use the ability next turn. Even if they push here, I still got 2 PGs. Unless they get a Glory Maelstrom. And if they hit me a bunch of times. And crit. Naval Gazer is not going to win you this game. Naval Gazer is not going to win you this game. I can guarantee you that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll be fine. They can't even attack the Yggdrasil here. Yeah, of course they're gonna go for that. Oh yeah, this builds soul too. Huh. Huh. Which means if they're desperate and they get rid of the rear guard, that's what nets me win. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they're gonna do. Yeah, I can call final here. I definitely get to call final here and just end it. I mean, now using the ability is pointless because they have no cards in their hand to get wasted. I mean, yeah, I won, but at what cost? You could say, at what cost? Why? Why? Just to rack up your numbers? I call final here. Yeah, we ride skip, we call this. I mean, just in case, I don't know. I'll use the ability, not like it's gonna mean anything. At least I get a free crit out of it. It doesn't mean anything anymore. Double hero. Double hero. I dare you. That was a stupid match, and that was mostly my fault. Well, this was at least better than the Thing Saver one. Because clearly you can see how much I enjoyed the Genesis build. I'm not trying to say the Thing Saver build is something I despise. I'm trying to say I know my way around Genesis a lot. A lot. And I can tell you for certain I knew what was lacking in this deck, despite me getting 2 wins. That's enough of that. I don't know what to do from here, in all honesty, because I'll probably make some filler episodes in place for the rest of the month, depending on what I can attempt to get done before the end of the month. If these are the only 2 videos that you see, this one as well as the Thing Saver one, then I guess just expect more at some point. I don't know what else to tell you. Keep chilling, I guess. Keep chilling and do y'all thing, yeah? I'll be seeing ya.